MFT, moving forward together. MFT, moving forward together.
This is an LMDI production.
MFT, moving forward together.
This is an LMDI production.
MFT, moving forward together.
This is an LMDI production.
All right, the dialogue today on moving forward together. And moving forward together is a project of the United States Embassy. It's aimed at looking at how Liberia and the people of Liberia indeed work together. So the dialogue today on this day is beginning right now. Thank you. All right, today the dialogue from Central Liberia with mainly students of high schools across the region gathered here from Nimba and Bong for the grand finals of the LMDI National Quizzing. And today this dialogue is on moving forward together. Moving forward together is a radio program of the U.S. Embassy and is meant to know how Liberia and Liberians and the country as a whole are working together. Before we continue, let's stand up together to sing the national anthem. Please stand up, everybody. Everybody on the dialogue, sing it together. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Open your mouth. Let's go. And my JB. Have your seats. Very well. All right, so today, what use you make of the information you will get will make you the person you want to be. We understand there are always spoilers. We're not going to mind you. There are good people among you who mean well. Very, very organized children. That's why we're spending so much money. Our government doesn't give me or us. All we want from you is to listen. Today, we brought for you, where's my paper? I lost it. The U.S. ambassador is our friend. So we were in the southeast together. And he said to us, John, what can you do for the young people to know what we got for them? I said, well, I have connection with the young people. And today, we're trying to make good on that. We will take it all around the country, Bong County, if you don't listen, that recording will be filtered. The other children who will listen in Nimba and Bong, Nimba got more people than here. But the children there were very quiet. We put that video there, the certain jelly people who can melt. You need to do the same. So today we want to begin the dialogue and moving forward together with questions for you. Who here knows any kind of program, scholarship, fellowship, anything at the U.S. Embassy that can help you go to America, help you land here? Anybody got information? Small information. Anybody heard of it? You heard of any program before? Anybody? Yeah, because you don't listen. That is exactly the problem. Yes, maybe that chief can listen. Go to the mic. Come to this one. Maybe that's a good listener right there.
MFT, moving file together.
This is an LMDI production.
All right, thank you. I'm Joe S.P. from the William Vacanora Central Todman Green at the Mft On The Senior High School.
Who?
Joe S.P.
Okay, Joe S.P. Thank you, Joe. Relax yourself and speak to your colleagues.
All right, I know about a USA program.
What is it?
The student, that's the USA Student Exchange, that have been working in Liberia for a very long time. And then I have a few alumni from a school who, let's say, were part of that program 2 years ago. And then it was organized to unite the world, you know.
You know some of the alumni here?
Marilyn Doba is one.
Marilyn, where's Marilyn? She was here yesterday, right? Marilyn, you here? Marilyn not here today? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
so that's a student exchange program.
Yeah.
And Marilyn went on that one.
Yeah.
There you go.
She went along with Solomon Babu, the guy who served as the valedictorian for our school this going school year.
Right.
And along with Benjamin, who is right now in Rwanda. Okay, so this
they went to Rwanda?
Yeah.
Right.
He's currently in Rwanda.
Oh, he's currently in Rwanda?
Yes.
Good.
So this program exposes students to, let's say, things that happen around the world, and especially in the U.S. Yeah, because America right now is the world superpower. So therefore, they try to unite the various, let's say, countries, or to stop the war between the Arab and the Americans. So they take people from everywhere, from the Arab countries, and including from every religion, you know. Yeah.
So how is that program called? You know the name by any chance?
The name I know for it is the Student Exchange Program.
That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. So have you applied for it yourself?
No, I've not been opportune because at that time I was not at the level they needed a student to be.
What level do you know?
At that time I was down in junior high, and then they needed students to be in 10th and 11th grade.
Senior high.
Yeah, senior high.
Now you're in senior high.
Yeah.
So you will apply.
Well, if I see it, I will.
It's available. Go online, and that's very good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Now you see, when you listen, when you follow, you say these kinds of good things. That's what we want from you. Yes, there is an exchange program. Maureen was here yesterday. A good listener. Maureen was one of the best quizzers in this county. We recognized her yesterday. Very good girl. When she came to quizzing, and Maureen missed questions, she would cry all day. Maureen, I pray, has a good future. Anybody else who knows about any program? Now they talk about one of the people in Rwanda. Somebody wants to tell me now what is called Rwanda? Anybody? Anybody knows what we call Rwanda? Look at that. None of you knows what is Rwanda? You can't tell me that. Okay, Rwanda, and that is why we say you should listen. Rwanda is a country in Africa where they fought war just like us when you were not born. Rwanda is led by somebody, a former rebel, a former soldier called Paul Kagame. In Rwanda, Because of tribalism, in 1 week to a month, they killed nearly 1 million people. That is perhaps the biggest genocide that the world witnessed, other than the other one we call, what the thing with the Jewish? The Holocaust. So Rwanda, even though they fought war just like you, just like us, has recovered from that war. It is perhaps the cleanest city, the cleanest country in Africa today. Guess what, though? Our country and the capital are perhaps one of the dirtiest in Africa today. Just because you don't listen. You go to hotels in Liberia, they're not clean. You can't even sleep good. Plastic bag all over because we don't listen. We don't learn. Just get outside here. The day all over. When you go use the bathroom, you splatter it. You say somebody must flush your toilet. In Rwanda, no. In America, no. They teach the children. They tell them when you enter that bathroom, including their president, old as Joe Biden is, he will go to that bathroom, nobody will flush his poo-poo. He will do it himself. In this country, by the time you get small money, the rudeness start, somebody must clean your waist. Now, we want you to learn. That's why we're working with you. So listen so you can be able to fly and enjoy. Look at these children. Look at them. These are not Americans. These are people from Africa, Asia, the Caribbean, Suriname states, all around the world. They're not American children there. People like you. People like Maolin. Next person. So, who has an idea on the programs that you know America can allow you to go on? Nobody else? Nobody else? Nobody? So now, we wanted to test your knowledge in spite of the noise so we can understand whether you really know what you're doing. We understand you don't understand and know what you're doing. We now got it. So what we want to do this morning, we got as guest Madison Fambula. He's from the public engagement section of the U.S. Embassy in Liberia. And we got Robert J. Tanokwa. He comes from the cultural affairs of the U.S. Embassy. We told you today is very important for you to listen to the things that are available for you at the U.S. Embassy and by the U.S. government. So now we got Madison Fambula. He's from the public engagement section of the U.S. Embassy in Liberia.
Thank you very much. Hello? Hello? Are you happy to be here this afternoon? Yes. Are you happy? Yes. So you got to make us to feel that you are happy to be here this afternoon. All right? And so like Mr. Colley has been saying, we've come to you with very good information, very important information that you can use to be able to acquire skills and whatever education that you desire. So I see most of you are wearing a uniform. So let me see the hands of all those who would like to further the education after college. After high school. Thank you very much. So if I may ask, where would you like to continue your higher education? Is it in Liberia or you would like to go in the U.S.? So let me see the hand. Let me see the hands of all those who would like to further the education. Some in the U.S. Let me see one person.
Everybody who wants to go to Guinea. Oh. All right, you come to the mic. Hey, you want to go to America? Come here. Hey, man, I'm talking to you, man. We're not joking. Come. Come now.
Don't be shy. Come.
Nothing to be shy about. I'm too old for you to block me. Go over there. Yeah, man. What's your name? Come closer.
My name is Angeline Pitokpa.
What country you want to go to for study?
I want to go to the United States of America for study.
And that's a very good thing. And so what you need to now do is to listen. So listen so that you will be able to get all of the pieces of information that we brought to you, so that in the future you'll be able to use them to go to school. So thank you very much.
So why do you want to go to America? Go over there. Yeah. We say Guinea, you say no. Why you want to go to America? Tell me. What made you feel like going to America? Be free. Talk to us. We're your friend.
MFT, moving file together.
Because I want to learn for a better future for tomorrow.
But they don't get college in Guinea? Okay.
Thank you very much. Have a seat. All right? The information you might get here today will be one that will change your life for the rest of your life. So please, let's be quiet. And so again, my name is Madison Fambula. I'm the Public Engagement Assistant and the Ed USA Advisor, that is the Education USA Advisor at the U.S. Embassy here in Monrovia. And so today I'll be talking to you about Education USA. And I'd like to begin by firstly telling you what Education USA is. So Education USA is a State Department program that provides advising services in more than 400 countries around the world to students like you. And we provide accurate, comprehensive, and current information about studying in the U.S. That is studying opportunity in the U.S. And so, again, at Education USA, we provide you with accurate, comprehensive, and current information about study opportunity in the U.S. Let me now tell you a little bit about the U.S. higher education system. There are over 4,000 accredited higher education institutions in the U.S. And so there are small schools, there are big schools. And we have what we call 2-year colleges, and we have 4-year colleges. Can anybody here tell me what a 2-year college is? Do you know what a 2-year college is? Do we have a 2-year college here in Liberia? Can anybody tell me? Have you heard of community college? Who has heard about a community college? So a community college or a 2-year college is a college that offers studies for AA degree. So you go to a 2-year community college, you earn an AA degree. So there are colleges in the U.S. where you go there and you study for 2 years and you come with an AA degree. And we also have colleges in the U.S. that are 4 years. And 4-year colleges are colleges that offer bachelor's degree. They grant bachelor degrees for whatever study that you pursue. And so we have 2-year colleges in the U.S. and we have 4-year colleges in the U.S. We have what we call faith-based institution. We also have secular institution. For example, here in Bong County, we have the Cotton University. Cotton University is a faith-based institution, right?
So what do we call faith-based? Anybody wants to come and tell us? What do we call faith-based institution?
MFT, moving file together.
Thank you. My name is Lee Dikawe Mwangre, and I'm from Bong County. When we talk about faith-based education, we're talking about, let's say, faith-based organization. We're talking about religious organization, either Christian or Muslim or so.
Thank you very much. Let's give you a hand of applause. Thank you. Very good. And so a faith-based university is a university that has a religious affiliation. It's associated with a religious institution. And
so for example, Cottington here, which church own it? You go there. Go. We got to learn together. Don't just sit down and be gossiping. Go talk openly. Now, which church own the call it here? Cottington?
The Episcopal.
The Episcopal. Which church owns Phoebe?
Phoebe, the entity of what?
The hospital.
I don't really know.
You don't know? Yeah. Who here knows it? Who owns Phoebe? Okay, my man, you go there. Yeah.
My name is Escori G. Fode.
the Lutheran und Phoebe.
The Lutherans. So any school, any institution that the church or the other religion that Islam run is what we call faith, because you have faith in something. You got faith in something. That something, that big one, is the God, the creator of the world. That's what they call faith-based institution. AM Fofana in Monrovia is owned by an Islamic organization. It is faith-based.
Do you know a school called the University of Liberia? Is there anyone who knows the University of Liberia? Can you tell us what university is that? Is it a faith-based or a secular? Say your name.
My name is Ansu Mkene from the William V. S. Stockman Gray High School. The University of Liberia is not a faith-based institution because it's not owned by any church or neither any religions.
Very good, very good. I gave him a hand clap. Thank you very much. The University of Liberia is not owned by any religious institution. So it's a state-run organization, it's a state-run university, but it's also a secular because, like he said, it has no religious affiliation. So we have schools like those in the U.S. We have faith-based, we have secular, and sometimes we have state-run, all right? We also have co-ed institution. Do you know what a co-ed higher or educational institution is? Co-education institution. Do you know what it is? So a school that has both male and females attending is a co-ed educational foundation or institution. So we also have same-sex. So when we say same-sex educational institution, do you know what it is? Can anybody tell me? What comes to mind when you hear same-sex educational institution? So does anyone here know of a school called St. Teresa Convent in Monrovia?
My name is Mohammed Sidibe. The convent school is discussing they only accept female students in our school.
Very good. Give you a hand of applause. Thank you very much, Mohammed. And so, a same-sex education system or an educational organization or institution in the U.S. is a school that enrolls only female students or male students. And so, like he said, we have St. Teresa Convent. It's an all-girls school. And way back, some of us when we were small, and some of you may not have been born, there was a school called St. Patrick. St. Patrick used to be an all-boys school. Yeah. All right? So for now, we still have St. Teresa Convent. And so we have schools like those in the U.S. We have co-ed educational organization. We have same-sex. All right? So those are the forms of schools that we have in the U.S. And so we are telling you about the kind of school in the U.S. because most of people have choices. People make preferences. And so I don't know if some of you have pens and papers on you. I would like for you to copy some of the website that you can use to find schools. So one of the website is Big Future, BIGFUTURE, Big Future. Do you have that already? Big Future. Are you copying the site? BigFuture.collegeboard. COLLEGEBOARD. collegeboard.org. That's one website that you can use to find schools. BigFuture.collegeboard.org. That's one website. Another website is the Common App. COMMONAPP. One word. CommonApp.org. I mean, do not add a one word. I'm just saying that Common App is one word. So it's CommonApp.org. You got that? So that's another website. So in fact, the Common App, you can use that Common App to apply to more than 10 schools. You can send one application to more than 10 schools. And if you get admission letter from like 5 of those schools and also get a scholarship, maybe a school will say we'll give you partial financial aid. Another school will say we'll give you full scholarship. So it's left for you to make the decision as to whether you want to take the full scholarship or you want to take the partial financial aid. But I know you're going to take the full scholarship because you already don't have money. So you're going to take the full scholarship. And so common.org is one. And so another one is the College Express. So I'm going to give you just 3. There are a lot of them, but I'm going to give you just 3. College Express, COLLEGEXPRESS, collegeexpress.org. So those are 3 websites that you can use to do your search. If you still want to do further research about the fire study, the U.S. study, I want to urge you to check educationusa.state.gov. educationusa.state.gov. And for administrators who are here, or school administrators who are here, principal or teachers who accompany most of you, I'm open to sharing my contact with you, to be able to work with you, to work with your students, so that we can be able to help most of them apply to some of the schools in the U.S. so that they can go and acquire the desired education. All right? So thank you very much for the opportunity, and I'm very happy that you were able to listen to get this information. Thank you very much.
Okay, so the dialogue is taking a break to be back.
On LMDI partner network of more than 35 national and community radios is MFT, Moving File Together. MFT, Moving File Together. MFT, a 45-minute radio program produced and distributed by the Liberia Media for Democratic Initiatives for and in collaboration with the Public Affairs section of the U.S. Embassy as part of its Moving Forward Together series. MFT will feature Liberians who have benefited from U.S. assistance and document the impact it has had on their lives. MFT also highlight the historic relationship between the United States and Liberia. MFT, Moving Forward Together, a production of the Liberia Media for Democratic Initiatives for and with support from the U.S. Embassy near Monrovia. MFT.
This is an LMDI production.
We are back indeed today at Banga, moving forward together on the dialogue. Okay. Where do we go to find the scholarship? Somebody wants to go to the mic and quickly tell us, what do we do? What do we type? You got the phones in your hand. Those of you who got money on the phone, do something and learn something. That phone in your hand today is your real book. Anything you want to know is on this phone. All you play with all day, that Facebook. Facebook is the play part of this phone. The serious parts are there. They got something they call Google. It's a search engine. Whoever can spell me Google quick? Who can spell Google? Go over there, man. All the people were looking at me, jelly. I performing miracle. Go there, you again.
Capital Google.
Serious man. Thank you. Clap for the man. Google on your phone is what we call the search engine. Anything you want to find in the world, just think about it. For example, if you're sick and you want to find out whether the sickness you're sick, you want to know about it and how you can get medicine, you just go to Google, you type malaria. Malaria will come. where malaria is, how you can treat people, all will come on this phone. Therefore, if you're in Liberia and you want to find all the programs that are at the U.S. Embassy, you just go to the Google search engine and you type u.s.embassy Liberia. When you do that, it will come down, the U.S. Embassy page will come down. So to deal with that shortly, our man will just take you through that, the amount of programs that are available that you can apply for now, if you like. Then you ask questions and we'll close. Please. Tanapwa, are you there? Robert J. Tanapwa. He comes from the Cultural Affairs of the U.S. Embassy.
MFT, moving file together.
Good afternoon. Okay, I prefer to you guys that the U.S. Embassy, that is through the public affairs section, we do administer several exchange program, education and exchange program. So my colleague just talked about education, so I'm going to be leading the aspect of cultural exchange program. I think at the early stage of our meeting here today, one of your colleagues are trying to talk about our program. The public diplomacy section of the U.S. Embassy in Monrovia do administer variety of exchange programs for Liberian students, for middle-level professionals, for emerging leaders. So one of our programs that we usually run every year that has to do with the Kennedy Luca Youth Exchange Program. Commonly called YES. The Youth Exchange Program, yes. It is a program that means for high school students. I think some of you are witness to that. A few years back, we had an institution called I-Earn Liberia. They are the implementing partners. They will go to counties around Liberia to recruit. So you have to be in 10th grade or 11th and 12th grade with excellent academic record with your school. And they recruit students and send them to the U.S. for one academic school year. I think that we have recruited students from here.
Moving file together.
We do have the Pan-African Youth Leadership Program. It's also for high school students, emerging high school student leaders. We want to start building your leadership skill from the level of high school. So we recruit students also from this county. Every year we move to counties. Last year we were in Lofa County. This year we recruited students from Maigibi County. Several years back we recruited students from Bong County. There's a student that came, I think, a second in Waya, Peter Colley. Can you remember him? From the Catholic school here. He was recruited by us. He, along with, I think, 4 other students, they went to the U.S. on the Pan-African Youth Leadership Program. So hopefully we may likely come back to Bong County in a very short time, in the next future, to recruit another batch from this county. So what you need to do, you need to be focused. You need to study hard, make good grades, so that when time comes for recruitment, you can be one of those part of the recruitment. What you do now will pay for you tomorrow. If you're serious today, you'll be serious tomorrow. You see, the young man I have in school, 1997, I came to visit. At that time, he was running as well, president for his school, for Wooden Green, president. And today, he's senator. He started here from the initial stage. Okay? Prince Moy. Years back when I came, I saw that young man running to become president for his school. And later he became president. He came out with that ambition. So you can do the same thing. What we want you to do, just focus, follow our exchange programs. We do have them on the U.S. Embassy website. That John just told you guys that your phone, the internet, the phone, besides Facebook, there are a lot of information you can download on the phone. The information that you can get from the phone will change your life status, will make it different. Okay? So you can use the platform, the U.S. Embassy website. You can easily go to Google, you just type U.S. Embassy Liberia or U.S. Embassy Monrovia. Better still, you can also use rl.usembassy.gov. It takes you straight to the platform. We have several exchange programs. The recruitment dates are all there. Most of our recruitment period is in the summer, between December to that of February. It's time we meet recruit for the exchange program. We hope that you guys will take advantage of the opportunity to be part of the program. We have our contacts. If you want further information, our contacts are on the website. My contact is 0777-207296. We also have a program called the U.S. Institute of Study of Women Leaders, female women leaders. Pretty soon, most of the female here will be graduating from high school, going to college. That program is meant for female student leaders. So we recruit female student leaders and send them to the U.S. every year. This is the every year activities. So every year, public affairs section alone send over 50 to 75 students, exchange participants to the U.S. So you need to take this thing seriously. It will make your life change. We do have the International Visitor Leadership Program. That for your instructors, your administrators. It is a 3-week program for middle-level professionals who are rich in the middle of the professionals. So to go to the U.S. to share best practices, to expose them to the U.S. way of doing things, what they are doing here. For example, we have programs that have to do with transparency and accountability. You know, transparency and accountability is a bigger issue in Liberia. So we send people to the U.S. to do a program, 3-week program in transparency and accountability. Some have to do environment, some have to do women issues, some have to do with the justice system in our country. So all of the information are available on the U.S. Embassy website. Very easy to see and to access. Very easy. We also have another program called the Mandela Washington Fellowship Program. A lot of you have heard about the Mandela Washington Fellowship Program. Okay? It is a very good program. We have several young people from Banga who are benefited from the Mandela Washington Fellowship Program. You go to the U.S. for 6 weeks, and you are placed to a university, and you are given classroom courses and leadership to build up your leadership skill. Because President Obama do have the vision of in the next 10, 15 years from now, young people of Africa will take over the leadership. Because when you look at the population of Africa, the young people dominate. Even in Liberia, we have more young people. Over 65% of our population in Liberia is what? Young people. So that is the vision. We have worked with civil society, governmental agencies to train young people. So we want you guys to take this chance, this opportunity to be focused, take advantage of this program. When it comes in your county, check the website. All of the information are placed there. When the recruitment will take place, which county will be the next, you will get to know from the website. Or you can call our office, you will get to know. That's why I gave you my number, so you can take advantage of the opportunity. For the instructors, the principal, we do have a program called the Harper Humphrey Fellowship Program. That is a very great program. Harper Humphrey Fellowship Program is a non-graduate program. You go to the U.S. for 10 months, and you are placed over at universities. And also, after a certain period, you are sent to an institution to do something called professional development experience. While you learn, they want you to go experience it professionally. It's a very good program. Currently, the application is open. It's open to the public. Currently, people are applying. By July, the application will close. So you can apply, make a chance. Most often when people see information, they say, oh, people already had the people. No need, I send my application. Don't believe that. Our focus is all over Liberia, not only Monrovia. We are targeting more especially rural Kennedy, because we do believe that most of the participants or beneficiaries are from the city of Monrovia. Simply because people from rural areas do not want to apply. So make sure you apply. The Harper Humphrey Fellowship Program is a very important program. It changed your status. It put you in the right direction. Having said that, anybody have a question?
Okay, so you got question? Any question, one or two?
MFT, moving far together.
Yeah, my name is Josiah Gardner from the famous Sumomoe Memorial Institute.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I want to applaud the USA family, the embassy family. They spoke lengthily, but my concern here is the issue of the requirement or limitation. What's the age range?
MFT.
It's a very good question. All of the programs that are listed, they have age range. For the Pan-African Youth Leadership Program, where 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade students are recruited to go to the U.S., you have to be in good academic standard. You have to have good discipline record. You have to be between the age 15 to 18, not more than 18 years old. Not below 15 to 18 for Pan-African youth. That also goes to the Youth Exchange Study Program. Yes. That you go to the U.S. for one academic school year, you're in the 10th grade year. Then you go to American high school, 10th grade, and do 10th grade work. They're trying to compare, the education system of Liberia to that of the USA. The reason is simple. Most of the students that went to the program, they came back. They are not in the U.S. So when they did well, sometimes the host family feel touched to see a child from Africa lacking a lot of opportunities can come here and do well. So at the moment they come back to Liberia, after some period, they found a school for them to go to the U.S. So you have to be between 15 to 18 for the Pan-African Youth Leadership Program and that of the YES program. For the SUSI, for female student leader, the SUSI, you have to be between the ages of 18 years old to 25 years. That is why you have to be focused in school. Make sure you have a plan. By this time, I should be out of school. By this time, I should read the 10th grade or the 11th grade. But you got to go to school, no plan. If anything you feel that you drop out, the opportunity will come and you see yourself in that area, but because of your age, you wasted your time. Okay? We also have the engagement exchange program. It's a very new program for young people. For community leaders in young people, for young community leaders, okay? At the ages of 20 to 27 years old, not more than 27 years old, not below 20 years. You see it? Community leaders. There are some of you guys are community leaders. You can also apply for that program. It is for 1 year in the U.S., learning best practices, how to develop your community. They are all available on the USMC website. Okay, you don't have to be in university before you become a community leader. You can become a community leader right now in high school, doing brilliant work in your community. Okay, you have a good idea, you have a brilliant project, and you apply. Look at your project, and you will be selected. Mandela Washington Fellowship. Let me just get simple. There's a guy. He's currently in Canada. He was selling red light, holding plastic bag in his hand, selling. So after setting time, he decided setting on the table. He created a table. Then he employed another young man to be setting for him while he on the table. One time went by, he bought a motorcycle. He started riding a motorcycle. Like 3 persons now. He employed another person to sit on the table while he rides the motorcycle. After another time, he bought a taxi. He bought a taxi cab, a vehicle to use as a taxi cab. He started driving Morovia at the cabin. Then he employed another man to take care of the motorcycle. So they were all 4. So he applied for the Mandela Washington Fellowship program, just a high school graduate. So with all of those things he did, he proposed his project, he experienced, he was selected for the Mandela Washington Fellowship program. And today that young man is in Canada. That young man has transport system in Liberia. Okay? Some of the big yellow buses you see downtown, he owns some. So you can come from nowhere and become somebody. Just be focused and do something in your community.
Yeah. Next person, quickly. Somebody have a question here, quick. Go ahead, begin.
I would like to firstly appreciate you people for what you're doing here. It's a wonderful thing. I have one question here.
Talk louder, my man. Talk clear. We're not hearing you.
I want to appreciate you people for what you have been doing from the past time and up to this time. My question has to do with you people been talking about this scholarship for, the organization. So I want to know if the organization is for only smart students.
Yeah, my man. The man said that all the thing we're talking. He want to know whether it's for only smart people. Yeah, it's for smart people. It's for smart and determined. 2 words in life. Everybody can be smart, but everybody can work. They got some people who not smart. They're slow, but they show. That is why it's good to listen. Some very, very slow people can achieve a lot more than the fast people. You know, here they say the man can make 100 every day in the class. National exam, then you go fail. You know, hear it before? And you can hear it plenty of time? That man who you say dog, that show man. That man be making show. So yeah, for smart, serious, and determined, and committed, and no noise people. Next question. No woman here, man. You just say now you're old dinner. Yeah, man. No woman.
Okay, I'm student Tabla J. Nimlen from the Sumomo Memorial Institute.
Yeah.
I really want to know this scholarship we are talking about here today.
Not just scholarship. Now listen to us. We got fellowship. You know what fellowship means? You go to rub shoulder with my man. Get up. Stand up with me. You see that, man?
Sure.
Here and myself are fellows now. So you go to America. I was a fellow of the NED. It changed my life. Teacher, fellow, I went there with also PhD people. I was there for 9 months in America. I worked for the US government. What we're talking here, that's Syria Bende. Some of them men here, hey, you see Marlin? Marlin went to America after they crazy here. The girl not stay there, oh. She come back. But Marlin know what she's setting for. Y'all gonna go, when they get you the first time, y'all go do solo way. Y'all stay there. When they grab y'all, they deport you. Marlin Passion stay there, oh. Marlin came back. Anytime Marlin apply now to the embassy, you're welcome. Okay, so in not only scholarship, fellowship, scholarship, and programs, yeah? Anything else?
Yeah, I really want to know this. If the embassy people will be responsible for the feeding and the hospitality of the person.
Hey, Mama, answer that one. Mama, you going in job. You know how much they were giving me to learn book in America? I would say, y'all shut up.
Yes, 100%.
$9,000. I can eat that money. Mail me every month. Mambika, I send it on here for you to close your mouth and enjoy your sin and making no. Answer that, yeah?
Yes. The embassy will honor all of your cost. Traveling, lodging, medical, and so forth. You are not going to pay a cent.
$1.
You are selected for end of the program. Let me just name 2 or 3 people in your country that you know of. And because of the fellowship program that went on, or the exchange program, it changed your life. Yeah. Mose Bele.
You know Mose Bele?
Mose Bele on the Banga radio. Huh?
All right. What a man riding now? Yamaha. You're still on that other bike. Yeah.
Massa. Abraham Massa. You know him?
Who know Abraham Massa? Yeah, you know him?
Jefferson Massa. Jefferson Massa. Who knows
Jefferson Massa? Oh, the Internews man.
Jefferson Massa.
Hey, you know my man?
He's not merely an Internews.
That's my boss man.
Wow. He benefited from our program.
Yeah.
Our man to the radio station.
Oh, the man?
The top show, guy radio station.
Oh.
I have our man in.
Which radio?
Not really Banga.
Which radio there?
So that's what I'm trying to tell you. And we have one young man, Genesis Coromia. Who knows Genesis?
Genesis Coromia. You know him?
He benefited from the Mandela Washington Fellowship Program. Okay? Zenobia Taylor, a female leader from the community here. She benefited for a while. The Regional Reality Center program that she went to Ghana. And next month she'll be going to the US for the Mandela Washington Fellowship Program to learn women issues. Okay? So you guys can begin the same. You can do the same. Just be focused. Just learn, make research, apply. Now all of the program is about applications. Now one day the IVF, the International Visitor Leadership Program, is done by a nomination by the embassy staff. They have to nominate you. They are seeing your hard working in the past, and they want you to go to the U.S. and see different side of what you do here and get some of the best practices from your colleagues around the world.
The last question from this man. Yes, the last question. Then we close. The last question from my man. Thank you.
Again, Josiah Gate.
Okay, Josiah.
I want to know, should in case the person is like crippled, will you provide the opportunity like online stuff?
We don't understand.
I'm asking as to whether you can provide online service for the person with disability, person who is crippled and don't have chance to go. You can provide an online service.
Oh, because you crippled so you don't get a chance?
No. I'm asking if you're other people.
You got to make that question clear. Give example.
I'm saying, in case the person is crippled and the person is interested in learning, will you provide online service for the person?
This time, the thing easy. You can sit down right on your phone. You see that man? Adam Toba? The NED program. You know how you apply for it? You answer me. You know how? On the telephone. All the book he wrote on the telephone. This time the learning been easy. You're lazy at all. The telephone in your hand. You cripple, you wow. Even the blind people can apply online. So yes, crippled male, you can sit down anywhere you apply. Yeah.
For the YES program, there are a lot of physically challenged participants have gone in the program. Physically challenged students, blind, they are benefited from the program, even from this county and other counties in Liberia. So whether you are disabled, you need to just apply. When you meet the criteria and when you are selected, you will actually participate in the program. No discrimination.
And in fact, by affirmation, they encourage women, affirmative action, disabled people to apply. You get more chance than us who walking like that. Yeah? Ladies and gentlemen, the dialogue today, thank you very much. It's been a good exchange on the MFT, and the MFT is the moving forward together. And this is a special edition of the MFT. Today on the dialogue, we want to thank you for participating. Those of you who will be serious, leave with you. We're just doing our part. You can carry the cow to the water side, and the cow guy will put his head down. Leave with you. Now our part we did so. Those of you who will succeed in life, good luck. Goodbye. And your national quiz now. My name is John Colley.
MFT, moving file together. MFT, moving file together.
This is an LMDI production.